Guys, I'm here on the bench sizing some 30-06 brass, and I've got some of this. Now, this is one of the most misunderstood case lubes, I think, on the current reloading market. Let me tell you why. Throughout all the reloading groups and Facebook pages and forums that I've been in over the years, I haven't seen another case lube so bad-mouthed as the Hornady one-shot case lube for getting cases stuck in size and dies. And in all honesty, it's kind of simple. People just aren't using it how they're supposed to. Let me show you the directions. Taking a look at the instructions on the case here, what do we see? First of all, it's recommended that you clean out any sizing lube from the inside of your sizing die. I guarantee you most people are not doing that. Then you're supposed to put a little bit of one shot inside the die, obviously clean your cases, and then however you're going to lay them out, in my case I'm laying them into a block, you're going to spray them and then let it sit. You need to leave it sit for at least about a minute for the solvent to flash off. Ideally, I let it sit about 5 minutes, and then after that, you can actually begin sizing. Let's size some cases. And before we actually size this piece of brass, it's worth noting that these are actually 30-06 that was last fired at an M1 Garand, so this brass is going to be kind of hard to size. Also, if you guys can see that there, this is Lake City match brass. So pretty good, pretty solid brass. Alrighty, right over here I got 3 cases. We're going to start with this one. You can see here they have already been deprimed. They have not been sized. In the shell holder, bottom out the ram, and sized. On to the second one, and sized. Absolutely no sticking of any kind. The third one, and sized. All that to say, I don't think this stuff deserves the bad rap that it has gotten over the years in the forums. Like I said, I think it's just people misusing it, and in all honesty, these cases sized with about the same amount of ease as if I was using my Redding Imperial Sizing Die Lube, which is a high compliment. That stuff is probably the best thing that I've found to date for sizing cases. It's relatively easy to apply to a large amount of cases at one time, similar to lanolin case lube. However, this stuff is a lot easier to clean off the actual brass than the lanolin is. Highly recommend it. I am doing all my 06 with it at the moment. As far as this goes, I think the Hornady one-shot case lube is way underrated and actually does a really good job here at lubricating rifle brass for sizing. And of course, if you want to support the channel, check out our TRC 22 snap caps, available in standard rim, non-ejecting, and revolver rim, and coming soon in 22 Magnum. Link to those over in the pinned comment over here and in the video link down below.